Well, you heard the answers in the icebreaker. We're gonna dig a little deeper here into some of those questions and answers from these amazing queer masks here. Y'all ready?
Oh yeah, let's go.
Ready to do this?
Let's go.
Feeling brave?
Oh yeah.
All right. If you're an older mask, put your hand up in the air.
Slowly.
Oh, that hurt my shoulder. My shoulder.
My shoulder.
All right.
I'm so old. My arthritis.
Hey, we don't have arthritis yet. It's easy.
No, it's summer.
Yeah, it's summertime. That's winter.
When you hear your bones cracking when you...
All right, wheel it in. Here we go. What surprised you most as you aged, experiencing life as a queer mask? What was the surprise?
You tell me, because you have a kid. Like, I couldn't...
Acceptance. Acceptance over time. I used to be scared to go out my door because I don't know if I'm gonna come back. It doesn't matter to me anymore because I'm not gonna hold back from living my life and sharing my experience with anyone. And the more that they get to experience the true and authentic Melby, the more I win over people, and they just see like I'm a normal person just like everyone else, and they get to share in that community with me. So I think for me, it's really just been acceptance and letting go of whatever fear I had.
There's a level of fearlessness when you are older because you have experienced so much, not only as a queer person, but as a mask-presenting queer person. And then you add the layer of diversity in terms of ethnicity. All of those things come into play. Ironically, well, I don't know if it's ironically, I've learned to be softer the older I've gotten.
That's really sweet.
I have learned
that's
to
really
not
sweet.
have to be tough or to carry the world on my shoulders, that I can feel, and it's okay to be quote unquote soft.
Wow.
So yeah.
I'd love to get there.
Yeah.
Go on.
All right.
Yep, substitute teach, and they're kids and they're so innocent, and they're like, are you a girl or are you a boy? And I'm genuinely like, yeah, I'm a girl. I'm a girl. But it makes me realize that I had the space to not feel like I was being judged. It was genuine. And I get kids that come up to me and say, hey, I feel the same way. And my mom always says, you're a tomboy, but I think I like girls. You know? And I'm like, okay.
Raise your hand if you are part of the younger mask crew, please. Raise your hand. Get it up there. That's right.
I'm young and proud.
That's right. All right, cool. What do you fear going into the future as a queer mask?
That's heavy. That's a lot.
That's heavy.
Especially at this moment in time, right?
Yeah.
It has changed over the last 5 months. I would have said 5 months ago, my answer probably would have been completely different. But now with, the new administration and things being signed in and the fears of rights being taken away and maybe not being able to adopt or have our own children, it's like everything that y'all have worked so hard for might get stripped away. So that's kind of where those fears are coming back.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I know, to piggyback off of that, me as a young lesbian, in my soul, I never expected that I'd be able to get married. Or I knew in my heart that I would never be able to have children because since I was younger, the administrations were always like, you don't exist. And then for it to be hopeful that it could happen, and you guys only know what that existence feels like. So I couldn't imagine you just gave me something so great and now you're taking it away. I think you guys have it a little bit scarier, more hurtful than we had it. Because there was no expectations for that. Longevity, in my mind, I just remember being young and being like, oh, I'm never getting married because I can't, so who cares? And living in that lifestyle. So knowing that you guys have that opportunity and then now to see it, oh, this could be really beneficial. I can have what my parents had. I can have what family members have. So I couldn't imagine. You have options, right? We didn't have options. It was either this way or go the other way. Now you got to pretend in a whole other way, you know what I mean? And for safety reasons and stuff like that too, it was just, I couldn't really imagine what it feels like to have it and just be like, okay, never mind.
I think one of the biggest things for me, and I'll put a heavy emphasis, is safety.
When I first came out, like, my mom automatically told me, like, you know, you have to be careful. You know, the fact that my parent has to tell me, like, you have to be careful, you have to watch out, you never know what could happen. But at the same time, it was prior to the administration that I still kind of felt like somewhat safe. And now it's like, fuck, like, I have to think about where am I going? Who's gonna be looking at me? Who's gonna be staring at me? Like, what type of population is around me? And then at the same time, like, I even was thinking about, like, my mom's, like, trying to do that, you know, shift, like, you're my son now. And it's like, what if she says the wrong thing in front of the wrong crowd, and now they're looking at me like, oh, you're one of them. I'm not gonna lie, it's been difficult to navigate that part. That's where, like, I'm always, like, weary, like, is it even a safe day to go out?
You bring up a very good point that it just popped into my head is, shit, we're having to change our language again, aren't we? How we speak to each other in public, aren't we? Right? Talk about screwing up a pronoun. Screwing up now is really a lot scarier than screwing up, you know, 6 months ago, right?
Yeah.
All right, it costs you your life.
It could cost somebody's life, too.
Yeah.
So as masculine presenting people, it really sucks now that we're experiencing transphobia, misogyny, homophobia, all of that stuff. And it's just really disheartening seeing our rights stripped away from us, right in front of us. You know, we just need to stick together. And hope
Yeah,
for the
I think
best.
honestly, community is the. I mean, you saw earlier when a lot of us, the older ones, said we fist fought. A lot of it probably was stemming from a lot of that. Like we fought really hard for things.
Absolutely.
But the community is really what protected us, right? And like, I lean into my community, and like these spaces are so beautiful, and we have to protect each other and stand up for each other, right? Like fight for it, like stand up. You guys are the younger generation. Talk to your people. Be brave enough to stand up for us, right, as a community.
Yes.
Whenever I stand up for anything, a lot of times with cis straight men, I hear that, oh, you're just a man-hating lesbian. Actually, the patriarchy is woman-hating. And that's the system and the society we live in. So check yourself. Check yourself. And do your part as a cis straight man in the society to uplift women before you even come to me and even try to say anything about queers being, you know, man-hating lesbians. Is that, you know what I mean?
Fragile masculinity.
Yes, yes. All right. What does the cis straight community need to know about us and our experiences to be better allies?
That we're not men. A lot of times, you know, in my entire queer career, I've been asked numerous times, who's the man in your relationship? My response is always, I am neither of us. If we wanted to be in a heterosexual relationship with a man, then we would be. It's more of, here are my strengths, I bring it to the table. Here are your strengths, bring it to the table, and then that makes us a unit.
Yeah, I agree. I think everybody just needs to normalize the fact that we're people who love and live just like everybody else, right? That there's no difference in who we are.
So let me ask you this then. Does there need to be a man in the relationship for it to even be an existence of a relationship?
Absolutely not.
Oh, wait, what?
Clearly not.
I mean, I'm a trans guy, but I never, if people are like, oh, he's a man, I'm like, whoa, no, I'm not. I identify as a trans guy or like, I don't know, man light or even that, like, because I wasn't raised with a cis experience. I don't identify with a cis experience. There's actually no part of me that wants to be like a man, but also I use he pronouns. I present as male, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I think it's like really, really nuanced, but like what it means to like be a man in a relationship or just in the world feels fraught because of patriarchy and all of that kind of stuff. And for me, it's really like, I want to identify as myself, and being a man doesn't have to be part of that to legitimize who I am.
There it is.
I think they just need to realize that masculinity and femininity is in everyone. And even though, you know, they're men and they show up with masculine energy, that's not just yours. Like, we also can have that as well as you know, women. Both.
Yeah.
Professionally, I sit in a space of all cis white men, and it is a struggle every day to make my voice louder, to create lanes for the people on my team that happen to be women, and it's exhausting. It is absolutely exhausting.
Yeah.
So
I'm in
let's
the
make
same
our
boat.
space, right?
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
Jackie, make your space.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Let's make our space.
Piggybacking on work,
Yeah.
I hire queer people all the time on my jobs. And I'm just like, hey, you guys uncomfortable? How you guys feeling? 'Cause I can make it a lot more uncomfortable in here, okay? I do. Camera department, I try to keep queer. I try to keep as many queer folks on set as I can, because the same thing, it's just like, we have very powerful voices, not just our stories, our voice. I'm somebody in my job, I'm supposed to take command, and it's really hard for people to acknowledge. People tell me because I look like a young boy that I don't need to take you seriously. I'm not an 18-year-old boy. If anything, I'm a 34-year-old man, okay? Papa, we can talk about this. My shit just hasn't dropped yet, all right? So talk to me nice.
And let me just say one more thing on that. Would you agree or disagree with me on the sense of the patriarchy sets our systems and our lifestyles up to say you cannot have a successful life without there being a man involved. So now, you know, who pays the bills? Who fixes the car when it breaks down? Who, right? Yes? Would you,
I was about to say, my girl's a mechanic, so I'm okay. For real. Yeah, it's all good.
see? There it is, folks. There it is.
Yeah.
All right.
So for me, I identify as a butch lesbian. So most of the relationships I've been in are butch femme. I love being a lesbian boyfriend. Like I'll be the gentlewoman, you know. I'll open your doors. I've heard a lot of people say that butch femme is heteronormative, which it isn't, because there is no man in the relationship.
I love that, and you just embrace the fact that it's butch Jackie.
I got a little
like
butch
you,
ring.
your energy too. If you really get to dive deep and get to know this human, it's just like the energy is so like I want to cuddle with you. It's just that the energy is just so okay.
Like to me, it's
Yeah.
more about like protecting the people that I care about, you know, being there.
And we can do that. Right? Can't we? Yeah. We could protect our partner, can we not?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's go on here. I feel like the patriarchy makes mask for mask feel different, more than it feeling different. This is just my.
More than it should.
So are we speaking from this point of view of we still have the patriarchy to the core of us? Do we still have the patriarchy to the core of us?
Yeah, 100%.
Or, like, is it really just different? Like,
They smell.
why can't a mask walk by us and why can't we have that same?
100%.
We can.
Yeah.
Are we open to it is the question.
Yeah.
And that's where I would throw the challenge.
Yeah.
And that's the unlearning of the patriarchy.
Yep.
That's just, right?
Yeah.
And I think we also feel pressure to still be part of the bigger picture of what society shows us. And what does society show us? A feminine mask. And so we've been really taught that. And so I think we perpetuate it with this kind of stuff without thinking outside of the box of like, mask for mask can be just as fucking beautiful.
And hot.
And hot.
And hot.
Part of what I struggle with, to validate my masculinity, I want to have a beautiful femme next to me. Get that male validation from my parents, being like, look who I'm dating.
Oh God, that was that was ingrained.
I'm still unlearning a lot of that.
I appreciate you saying that because I think that is a big part of it, right? It's like, oh yeah, I grew up you telling me I couldn't have a girlfriend. I'll show you. I'll show you. And then, don't we get hit with the cis straight men? Are you ready? Then you get hit, you walk in somewhere, and it's like,
Get one of these,
oh,
get one of these.
you get one of these. Hey, oh.
Yeah. Bro hug.
Oh, that's your girlfriend? It's fucking hot. Oh, that, right? And I'm just like, ugh.
Disrespectful.
Okay, but dude, you realize like, I'm a woman, that's a woman, like respect women. And also, what I will do to her tonight is something you'll never fucking understand.
Let's go. Let's go.
And something you'll never be able to do.
Yeah.
Have a good night. And walked away. Because I think, again, if they're trying to relate, and it's like, no, you're not gonna relate.
No. Yeah.
It's a different level. It's different emotions. It's different dynamics. So you're not gonna have the same type of connection.
Connection is different. Yeah. Why are queer women better lovers than men?
One at a time.
Easy. Let me hear from someone who hasn't said anything yet.
One at a time.
All right, let's go.
Okay. There's a lot of answers to that question, but I think mostly just because sex is a very emotional, like, situation to be in. And I just think that women and AFAB people, they take their time and they can listen. Like, I feel like females are just more empathetic and they can just sense others' emotions. And I feel like that's so important to be able to listen to your partner, hear their needs, feel their needs. It's just such like a deep emotional connection that I couldn't imagine happening in like a straight cis situation.
Yeah, but I also agree, and I think that for me, I just think it's like, we just gotta be aware, pay attention.
And I also think like, I get turned on when they are turned on. And I really...
I'm sorry, wait. One more time. So, your voice is a little too low on that one. I need you to... I need a volume up. I hear that. I'm sorry. One more time.
You're not alone on this. I get turned on when my partner is turned on. I don't have a partner, by the way. It's like details and details. You know what I mean? And when she is, in a state of pleasure, like then that heightens my pleasure, and I just want that to continue and snowball until we get really tired.
Very different. Very different.
In the last year, I've been kind of a hoe. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say that. So thank you.
Oh, queer room.
So I've been sleeping with like people of all different genders, and so it's been really interesting in the last year. For the first time, I've slept with like cis men, and the energy is really, really different. I mean, I literally after testosterone thought about sex sometimes in a certain way, like it was a handshake, you've got like pee, poop, and sex. So maybe it's number 3 instead of number 2, And so, like, if I sleep with cis guys, it's like scratching an itch and then being like, cool, leave, see you later. But like when I sleep with queer people specifically, there's like a different level of like understanding. Even if our bodies are different, there's something that seems like deeper, and maybe it's our shared experience, maybe it's shared trauma. I don't know what it is exactly, but there is definitely an emotional level that can exist, I think, sometimes with cis men.
There's a disconnect, right? And I mean, we have to I think we just have to acknowledge that in any group, okay? So let's be real. I'm a white woman, right? So my white experience is gonna be very different than a lot of you here. So let's talk about that a little bit. What do white queer people need to understand about intersectionality, about various experiences that others in the community may have? If you're brought up in that household, it is your obligation to unlearn that shit. I'm white, I'm gonna tell you right now. You have to unlearn it. Now, at the same time, it's like, well, shit, you want to be an advocate. So you're trying to figure this out, right? I want to advocate, but I also have to stay in my lane.
There's a lot of stereotypes that were grilled into me growing up about immigrants, Black people. They don't work hard enough to get to this country. They don't work hard for their money, stuff like that. And so it's just stuff I had to unlearn. So it took me going to college and making friends with people of color and learning their stories and kind of seeing the contradictions in what my family taught me and what the reality was of how they lived for me to really unlearn it.
Going off of that, I think it's really important to educate yourself. And I think a lot of the times stereotypes and racism is perpetuated based off things you hear from friends or other people around you. So it's like, take that time. We're people too. Like, we're going through a lot daily. You're going through a lot daily. We can see each other and try to understand one another better so that we don't have these misconceptions of one another that causes hate. Like, why do we need hate in this world that's already hard?
Active listening and not having to say anything in return or compare or whatever is a big part of it. As everyone knows here, I got top surgery, and then I showed my pictures to someone, and they said, "Oh, your scars are so dark." And I'm so offended by that comment, right? Because I'm like, as BIPOC people, we know that we're gonna keloid differently, right? But like, to make that comment was a comparison to the white experience, and not, you didn't even have to say that. You didn't have to say that. Like, but it's so ingrained in us. I think unconsciously, I think all of us have some sort of bias, and you know, because of the ways you were raised and all that. But yeah, I think just taking the time to listen and not say.
Yeah.
And take accountability.
Accountability.
Say it again.
What messages do you have for parents out there who have queer children?
I'll go because I'm a parent. I think you just love your kid unconditionally. You know, they're here to live their life, and just the way that you lived your life and made your own decisions, they're free to do so. And regardless, and that comes to what choice of career they make, their sexuality, their gender, whatever, you have to love them unconditionally. That's what real love is.
I work with parents and I work with teachers, and what I tell them is that, like, when you have a queer person in your life, especially a queer kid, the likelihood of them sort of attempting suicide, especially if they're trans, is up to 50%. But we know that what drops that down to a near normal, and I don't want to use that language, but that's, you know, normal teenage sort of suicide rate, is actually just having one person in their life who uses their name and pronouns, who cares about them, who asks how their day is, like, bare minimum. And so, like, what really drops that down is having somebody supportive in their life. And you as a parent, you as a teacher cannot guarantee that they will have somebody else. And so when I train teachers, I'm like, I am handing this mantle to you. It's your responsibility now to be the one person, because you don't know if anybody else is gonna take up that mantle. So I'm giving it to you. You could be your kid's first bully and they could hang out in that 50% category, or you could love them as they are and figure it out and go to therapy and work on it, hang out in PFLAG.
So I think I would have appreciated more check-ins from my parent. You know, them actually checking up on me, seeing like, are you struggling? Is there anything I can help you? But I would also like for parents to know that, like, it's okay that you guys aren't perfect. All we're really looking for is for you to actively listen and try to learn with us, because we as teenagers are learning this together. Like, I saw how proactive my parent got when my sister was diagnosed with autism, and that's the same like proactivity that I wish my mom would have had in learning about the LGBTQ community.
Oh, Hey. Hope your parents heard that loud and clear on the other side of the camera there. Thank you for that. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
So can we talk about something serious for a second?
I feel like we have.
We have.
That's my favorite guzzler.
I love to trauma.
What is going on with masks and their carabiners? Is it really? Hold on.
That's history.
Is it really? I know.
What's a carabiner?
Carabiner.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
I was gonna say, oh my God.
I don't have one though.
So, what?
I got one too.
Let's talk carabiner talk for a second. Oh, seriously,
It's
like,
the new Birkenstock.
right? You gotta wear it on the side. What? Let's talk about carabiners. Let's go.
It's a mating call.
It is.
I think there is history behind it.
Left side is
Top.
Oh! Left side is top.
I didn't know any of this.
Wait.
Just want to be
Where does the switch put their carabiner?
In the middle.
In the pocket.
Left side.
Left is top, I think.
But there's history to it. There is history. That's what they did. Kind of like the bandanas in the pockets, right?
Yeah.
They used to do that. It's the same
We still
flagging.
do, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's that kind of a thing. And so left is top, right is bottom.
I have to disagree with this. I am a switch. One, I'm not going to wear it in the middle, but two, I'm right-handed. It's just easier to get my keys
Wear it in the middle.
thrusted the plan away.
I thrusted too. All right.
It's okay. And break.
Wow, learn something new every day.
You learn something new every day. How was your journey evolving into this current state of authenticity?
When I was younger, I didn't like that kid because I felt so trapped and I didn't feel like I was feeling authentic. You were one of the very first people I sought for. Like, seeing like people that were living in some shape or form the life I wanted to live, it taught me that it was possible. But I didn't know how to translate that into my life. I was like, how did they do it? I see that it's possible, but how do I get there? And now being 30, now doing everything that I've done, I'm still nowhere close to where I want to be. But now I look back and I'm like, you know what? I'm saying yes to that little kid because they did what they needed to do so I could be here today. I'm saying yes to the teenager because they were confused as fuck. But that confused as fuck kid or teenager got me into college. And from there, I'm saying yes to that one because, you know, all those experiences have contributed to who I am today. Like, prior to me being 27, I never thought I was going to transition. That was nowhere near my brain. I'm like, it's nice to see that everyone else can do it, but I don't think that's possible for me.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's part of the journey is that question is like, you know, the older, right, masks have had more of that journey. Mm-hmm. And the younger masks are still figuring that journey out. And there is no right or wrong way. It's just your way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, had you asked me 30 days ago, I would have answered the question differently. I would have said I'm living inauthentically. But to your point, the person who's pushed me to find myself authentically is my child. And watching them live super authentically has made me make the decision to live my most authentic self.
There's more to the question though, no? Because it's asking yourself, who are you authentically? Are you proud of that person? Have you gotten to that person yet? Or what are you doing to get there in these moments?
Yeah, I feel like I'm still like growing into that. Like for me, I want to get top surgery one day. So like, I feel like for me, that's where I feel like I feel a little bit more authentic with myself. Me feeling more authentic to myself would be how I view myself and diving more into my creativity and my art and fulfilling more of my passions. So I feel like I'm not 1000% doing that, which makes me feel like I'm not being authentic to myself in a way.
When you said, this is the purest happy you've ever been, shattered me. Like, I think that was one of the most beautiful things I've heard in a very long time. And I do hope that in your journey for your true authentic self, you bring that childhood with you because just keep that with you because that was phenomenal. That really was.
I appreciate that. And this has been wonderful as far as like my journey goes. So I appreciate this community that I'm being I'm not gonna cry. Yeah. No, but like I'm a little nervous. But like, yeah, I do appreciate that 1000%. Yeah.
I just want to say like that vulnerability though is beautiful. And I think as much as, you know, we're doing this kind of like older queer mass, younger queer mass, the reality is we learn just as much from y'all as you're learning from us. And the trick I think is to have these kind of conversations to say, what did you do? And then maybe it's like, oh, this is your new way of doing it. You tell me. I'm older. I don't know. What are you doing? Right? It goes both ways. And that's where there's strength in this. Yeah, please give me something. Give us something new. But you are creating the new. It used to be LGBT. LGBTQ. Then we did what? LGBT, right?
LGBTQ.
And we keep going. And that's part of that. That is so beautiful. No matter what people outside are saying about that, is we're gonna keep accepting people. We're accepting and loving, right? I wanna thank all of you for coming today and being part of this. The Queer Room is about a safe space where we can engage in these conversations. And today was amazing. And I really do appreciate your vulnerability and telling some personal stories and sharing with us. Any other last thoughts? Anything you want to say before we leave today?
I love when the hard stuff comes, everybody goes,
I guess I'll start. Okay. Thank you, Gio, for creating this space because I think now I'm gonna get emotional. This is a very rare opportunity. Yeah, and I think we need to build more moments like this. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I feel like especially as masks, it's very rare to feel that sense of community because I think being a non-binary person myself, I never got to feel that feeling of girlhood, that community, and it just growing up the way that I am felt so lonely. It's very rare that you have these people that are going through such similar things of what you're going through, that have these intense experiences or feelings of isolation and loneliness. To be able to see it all together, then get our stories out there, it just feels so safe and so comfortable. So like, let's keep it happening. Let's make it happen more.
Ditto.
Ditto. Point. Yeah.
And also,
I'm done.
I think, keep creating and participating in queer safe spaces, especially now. It's really scary out there, and we deserve safe spaces, and we also need to kind of help and kind of lift each other up during these times. So, don't stay quiet, get in there, be queer as all hell, and yeah, that's about it.
I want to say thank you for giving this space to us and just this awesome opportunity. But I also want to say thank you to all of you guys. Right now, we're all growing up and we're showing other generations that it's possible. We deserve to exist. We deserve to have that space to feel loved, to feel accepted, and just seen. So, thank you.
Where we are in the world and the way the administration is, there will be time in your life to come out if it's not safe now, and we're gonna be waiting for you. We will be here as the people who raised us were here, and the people who raised them were here, So just hang on, and we'll be here, and you can find us.
Yeah.
They were queer people existing from day one.
Yeah.
Okay, they've always been around. So they're not going to erase us. And we know that.
We've always raised each other.
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah.
Family is what you create, and so create that. Thank you all so much.
Thanks, Gio.
Thanks, Gio.
Nothing but some queer love up in here, yeah? Thank you again for joining us today. And remember, you can never be too queer, right? Yeah!